Started.
Let's get this puppy rolling.
Let's get this puppy rolling.
Woo!
Woo-wee! Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to quench my thirst a little bit.
I'm going to turn mine up a little bit.
Hey. Oh. That's one of
Turn me up, guru.
Go turn me up, guru.
Woo!
Oh, wee.
Welcome to the Sausage Boys podcast, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
You found us.
Everybody, the Backstreet Boys song.
Yeah, you found us. How good's that?
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
Basically, we're some silly boys, and basically we talk a little bit of smack. We let you know what's going on in Sydney. We let you know what's going on in the world. Yeah, I go by the name of the South Coast Poster Child, aka the mannequin from Newtown. My name's Jackson.
It is.
What's up? And as always, the other host of this show, he goes by the name of the Terry Crews of Sydney sometimes.
I do go by that sometimes.
Sometimes they call him the Steamroller. Karim Diallo.
Good evening, folks. Good evening.
How you doing?
I literally just took a swig of this water, right?
Yeah.
And I've noticed this for a few days now. My teeth are crazy sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy sensitive.
Have you been doing anything different?
I brush my teeth for a crazy amount of time. Like
Just switch up your
regularly.
toothpaste? Been sucking any strange dick recently?
Yeah, I literally don't even know.
Yeah. Just regular,
The
same
last
old
one is
dicks.
something you've probably been doing. Folks, the last one you've probably been doing, not me.
Nice.
But yeah, it's so annoying. Like, I'm with HCF, like the private health insurance.
Yeah.
And I want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Why?
I think my bill comes up in like a few days because I just don't use it for anything.
Right.
I'm only using it to go to the dentist. But
Yeah.
now I'm thinking, just as I want to get rid of it, I'm starting to feel this stuff going on with my teeth. And now I'm thinking, like, have I got a problem? Is there a reason why they seem so sensitive? And I'm going to have to keep my insurance going on.
Is that what insurance does? Like, it's like it safeguards against when something does go wrong?
Literally. Like, because what could happen is I'm going to go to the dentist. They'll be like, yeah, you've got whatever teeth issue. It's going to cost $10,000 to fix.
Yeah.
I'll be like, thank goodness I have this health insurance.
Yes.
Or this private health insurance because that's going to cover it all. But what I want to do is, because I haven't had to use it on anything ever.
Yeah.
I like go to the dentist twice a year. It's probably $200 to go to the dentist. It's like $2,000 to have this health insurance.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of it, but I'm scared now. My teeth are starting to be weird.
Yeah, like you finally turn it off and then you fall down like a set of stairs. You're at the bottom just with broken teeth and you go, just my luck.
And it's literally that. Like, I'm talking about it's the 17th, on the 20th it expires.
Someone comes up, they're like, oh my God, are you all right? And you're like, it gets worse.
It's so scary. I literally don't know what to do now. I'm
Yeah.
starting to be paranoid and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling things wrong with my teeth. Or I'm going to get run over.
Yeah.
That's just how life works, everyone.
I've been having like a phantom itch on my nose.
Right. Yeah.
And I keep rubbing it to the point where it's like sore today. And there's nothing, do you know what I mean? There's nothing causing it.
I've got the phantom itch to the point where I think I have mild Tourette's
Yeah.
because of it.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking into Tourette's a while back and they say Tourette's is basically if you just kind of, this makes you feel good and you just do that more and more.
Yeah.
That's literally how Tourette's develops.
You think you might have it?
Yeah, I think I have it because I do like this a lot.
You do that a lot.
Yeah, I do that. It's really annoying. I'd also do this.
You clear your nose, you go,
I do this a lot. I literally, I'm going to be like Lewis Capaldi on stage, just kind of.
you come out of bathrooms, hit the table and go, woo!
I've got a lot of Tourette's-y things that I do. And the scariest thing is, because looking at this documentary on Tourette's, it's literally that. It's people who have a thing and they turn it into something.
Right.
It's literally all mental.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this makes me feel good. Like you think you have an itch and you scratch it a little bit. And it's like, I'll do that again. And then suddenly you can't stop doing it.
Right.
It's...
Oh, dang.
It's scary. Hopefully you're not developing Tourette's. Because now I feel like I want to itch my nose again.
No, I think I've just got an itchy nose. But it is bad. Like, it's to the point where it's annoying and there's nothing I can really do. And I also can't tell anyone about it because of it. Like, I've just got a moustache. Like, you know what I mean?
It's true. They'll be like, just shave your moustache.
It's like being empathetic for someone that's got like really long hair and they're like, oh, it's just so hot. You're like, yeah, we'll get a haircut.
Get a haircut, buddy.
Yeah. I've just got a phantom itchy nose. I don't know what's going on there.
Or even someone, like, when women, the best thing is when women wear, like, high heels and, like, complain about walking.
Yeah. Or don't have a car and complain about you not giving them a lift. Yeah.
Women be doing some annoying stuff. We're going to get to the bottom.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
Really get into it. What do women be like?
Yeah. Adam 22's wife's been doing some pretty annoying stuff. Apparently.
Imagine that. It'd be like, yeah, my wife's just been annoying me lately. I went and had sex with a black porn star.
Yeah.
She's a bit annoying. She's getting on my nerves a little bit.
Yeah. So you know all about the story.
I watched it.
You watched this?
I sat down like a film critic. Pants on, shirt on, at my dining room table, being like, okay, I'm going to go watch this thing now.
Just with a notebook.
Straight up with a notebook. Like, it's so funny. It was one of those moments where I went into critic mode. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm going to judge this as a porn aficionado. I'm going to see, is this a good porn tape?
Just sitting there, like, trying to take notes and going, like adjusting your glasses just with a fully erect penis.
Do you know what happened? I was like, they're spending an awful long time on missionary right now.
Yeah.
They better not keep it. And then I was like, okay, good. That was... I was literally like judging them. I was like, a bit too long in the missionary.
So basically, for anyone that doesn't know, there's a couple. Yes. They're a famous couple. They do a podcast basically where they invite over people and have sex with them.
Yes. Yep.
But women. It's women all the time.
100%.
And basically, since they've been together, she hasn't done any shoots with other men.
Yeah.
And
I don't think she's never done shoots with a man before. I heard.
For real.
I heard. I think there's no like Lena the Plug plus some other dude sex tape out there.
It just gets worse. And this story just gets worse and worse.
I was excited. Yeah. It's like, it's a perfect kind of like, it's a perfect scenario. Everyone can relate to this.
Yeah.
I was literally itching because I had like 11 days.
Because I have Tourette's.
Because I have Tourette's and it is controllable, everyone, which is the worst part.
You know when a sex tape comes out and you have to slap your chest 5 times? I'm not making light of.
But anyway, they had the sex tape. It was like a huge delay. Like they were saying, okay, sex tape's going to be out in 11 days. There was like a trailer. There was a huge build up. And then it finally came out. I'm on Google. I started off on Twitter. I was at the gym being like, I need a peek. I need a peek of what's going on. And you couldn't find it anywhere on Twitter.
They're doing like a premiere, like a Marvel movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like a marketing campaign.
Yeah. And then I go on Google, type in Lena the Plug, Jason Love sex tape. I'd also watch some of his other work. I was well aware of Jason Love.
You can't be calling it. That's too far gone.
I'm talking about he's like the star of Blacked.
It's literally like a record critic.
Yeah.
And they're like, I really like this piece. You were probably saying the same thing, actually. I really like this piece. Yeah, he's got a good piece.
Hey, there we go.
I was thinking like it is really funny as well. Like the lead up, it is like a Marvel movie. Like they're doing all the promo and everything. Like there's just a kid playing Fortnite and they get to select Lena the Plug.
He shoots his web into her. There we go. Marvel. Is that Spider-Man Marvel?
Yeah.
He shot his web. He did shoot his web into her as well. That was a big thing.
I'm not even going to call out the fact that you pretended to not know Spider-Man was in Marvel. It's a very cool thing to do. You've just got like your 2 kids in the back seat and they're like, you're going like through McDonald's.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I want a Happy Meal. And you buy them each the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, we got the same toy. And they both got the black eye and one of them's like, I want Lena the Plug. This is crazy, but it was such a good idea. It's working. Like we're talking about it.
We're literally talking. It was hyped up so well. It was the whole idea. When I was thinking about it being built up, I was like, I wonder if this is going to be on the same level as like Kim Kardashian, Pam Anderson. I wonder if they're like, maybe if we enter the sex industry, take this angle, we're going to be the new Kardashians. It's going to be, oh dang, our daughters found Lena's sex tape. They've got like a contract with E about their family.
Right.
They're probably thinking, okay, there's probably a path to us becoming the super famous family. Yeah. If we do the right things and we familiarize ourselves with them, we have some conflict.
Yeah.
It's like, because I want to hear what Adam 22 was doing next.
Yeah.
And I want to hear about like the dynamics of their relationship.
So what was it actually like? Like what notes did you...
Yeah, did you watch it?
Nah.
You haven't watched it?
I don't watch that kind of thing.
We could literally get it up right now. Pause.
Do we watch a little bit of it?
Do we watch a little bit of it? How about we watch it? We're going
to watch a little bit.
We're going to watch it live. We're going to watch it live. We'll watch it. We'll watch it live. We'll watch it live. We're cool. What? You scared of getting an erection? What's the matter? Okay, we're back.
We're back. That was absolutely insane.
Are you erect? Are you filled up a little bit?
No.
Yeah, not at all.
I was going to say though, like it's funny to think back in the day, like porn was so taboo, like it was for degenerates.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh yeah, well, we're going to watch it together and then talk about it on a podcast that'll never be able to be stripped from the internet. That was like...
Okay, yeah, so what are your thoughts? You've gone into this fresh. I've already watched it. I watched it last night.
So the ethical side of it...
Oh wait, how about we do like a breakdown of the actual tape first?
Okay, sure.
What did you think about it as a tape?
I don't know. I don't think I know enough about it.
You don't know enough about porn.
I suppose not. No.
Okay.
It's like the professional kind of angle.
Did you do a good job? Was it a good tape?
It looked like it.
It looked like a great tape.
Just absolutely.
It's a great session.
Absolutely insane.
He killed it.
Does this not affect you like emotionally?
I was more like, he did a great job. He killed it. Like, he did a great job.
Doesn't that make it worse?
It's something kind of good about it.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm... Yeah, okay. So, you've got the...
So, basically, the problem is that there's a dude fucking this other dude's wife.
Yes.
It doesn't get worse than that.
It's a very... but then again, like, it's... I don't know. You've got the idea he's doing the same thing with other women all the time.
And there's also a camera crew probably there, right?
Yeah. Of course. It's not like this isn't cheating. This is like...
No, it's acting, but it's like the psychological... Oh, dude, no. What are we even talking about? People will be like imagine your girlfriend is going to do like a local play or something.
Yes.
And there's like a kissing scene with this really nice guy. He's good looking. They've got like great chemistry. He's super talented.
Yeah.
And there's like a kissing scene.
I would rather her be with Jason Love than kiss another man.
Every day, she goes to rehearsal and you don't know whether they're running that scene or not. They go run lines together.
Yeah,
He's wearing linen pants. Loosely fitting linen pants.
Because one big thing I did notice, there was no kissing in the video.
Yeah, okay.
That's because kissing's drawing the line. It's very intimate.
Yeah,
but she did ingest his semen.
It's literally like, oh, well, they didn't kiss. Come on, man. She ate his essence.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and she gave him sloppy toppy. I forgot about that. Yeah, she gave him sloppy toppy for like a good 10 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
So, but they didn't kiss.
And that makes it better?
I don't know. Maybe that removes it a little bit. It's not this like passionate thing. It's more like there was a job, we got it done. Bam, it's over and done with.
I guess what's crazy about it is you have like an ideal of someone and things that are taboo, but they're also already porn stars together.
Yeah. They're porn stars. Like, I think it would be strange. I think it's strange that like Lena the Plug is like with a dildo or something like that.
For the rest of their life, they're at this like porn awards or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe porn awards isn't a good example. They're at a club.
Right.
And then there's just that dude. How did those two men interact? I feel like it's crazy. Unless Adam 22 is just a different different breed.
I think he's been caught up in just the classic double standard.
Yep. Yeah.
He's literally been like cornered. He's like put against the corner. Like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm your wife. You've had sex with hundreds of women when I've been there. I want just one.
Doesn't it? Doesn't equate. The funny thing is as well to picture like a real alt-right podcast.
Yeah.
Or something like a news story or something.
Yeah.
And the title's like, it's feminism gone too far. They just play that.
Oh, because that's literally what it is. It feels like feminism. It's literally Lena the Plug saying, why can't I have sex with a guy? I think it's progressive. And I honestly think Adam 22, just like watching his interviews and stuff, feels as if he's like spearheading this new area of like the feminist movement. Where it's like, no, I'm fine with that. I'm such a feminist and I'm so pro-women that I'm happy for my wife to go and have sex with another man on camera. Because she's going to enjoy herself. She's going to make money. It's just taking apart what sex is. And I think OnlyFans has done that probably in almost a bigger way. Or it's like led to this almost being acceptable. Because maybe the more I watch it, the first time I watched it, I was like shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's actually happening. The second time I'm watching, I'm like, she just did it for money. Good on her. I guess I can see the separation a little bit.
And there isn't really any other... there's not like a really strong comparison you can draw. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just a regular relationship out there. They're not porn stars or anything like that. And the woman can't watch that and be like, well, my partner gets to have sex with multiple women. Maybe I get to have sex with a guy.
Right.
Because they're not porn stars. This is like a unique kind of thing.
Yeah, of course.
But he must be a different kind of guy to just be cool with it.
He's a porn star. Like, I remember watching Johnny Sins, like his vlogs and stuff like that.
Okay.
And his wife was like, oh yeah, Kisses out doing a scene. And that's just a thing in their day. He's like, oh, I've got a scene later. I've got like a few scenes. They're porn stars together. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, and I think he was doing like a breakdown of how he could separate doing porn versus making love with his wife. And like how they're two very different things.
What do you think Adam 22 was doing at that time? Like he's holding it all together fine. He's like, no, I'm going to go get some groceries. And he's just like holding it together really well. And then he's like, I've gotten everything that I need to get. Now I'm going to go get something for me. And he goes and finds like his favorite packet of Flaming Hot Cheetos and they're sold out. And he just loses his mind. He throws his trolley at someone and he starts pushing the aisles over. Like, it can't... Or what do? I've got a kid. He's just hanging out with his kid.
But he's a porn
star. And the kid's
star.
like, where's mommy?
He's a porn star. Like,
And he's like...
He's already there.
She's doing feminism.
No, but he's there.
Sorry, Delilah. She's spearheading a new generation of thought about relations between the genders.
But straight up, he's there. The fact that he's like on camera having sex with women and as a porn star and his wife is like playing with dildos on camera, they're there. They're basically already in that world. Why not go deeper if you're already there? You're already in the ocean. Why not like swim out just a little bit further? You're in that world.
You don't think it's like literally... There is also the idea of like the hierarchy kind of, and then the role that plays in that, like animalistically, has to affect you negatively.
I honestly don't. I think what's probably happened is like the fact that they're doing like threesomes and stuff like that. Once you enter that world of like being a swinger,
right,
all bets are off. Like you're now in a different realm. And the idea of like swingers exist. There's like they're all over the world, and they're doing. That's exactly happening. You're in a corner watching
in our area. I saw it an ad in the browser just before.
There we go. Yeah, we saw an ad literally.
Yeah,
I think they were 1 kilometer from us.
Yeah,
but yeah. As soon as you're in that world, which Adam 22 and Lena the Plug are probably in, you're watching your wife having sex with other men all the time, and it's like this depravity thing where you kind of dig it a little bit.
What's he doing? He's sitting there watching it. Like he's like
watching it like a swinger.
Taking notes.
No, he's straight up like a swinger.
He's jerking off to it.
He's probably liking it a little bit. Because also, like, swingers don't see sex as this, like, weird taboo thing. It's like, sex is sex. I have sex with someone, she has sex with someone. Like, we're at this party, we're all having fun together, we're just enjoying ourselves. And she's getting pleasured. This is my wife enjoying herself.
Maybe we think about it more like there's a couple and one of them is a chef and they like cooking at home for their partner. And their partner's like, this food's delicious.
Yeah.
And then one day the other partner goes into the restaurant that they work at.
Yeah.
And they bring out like a hot plate of food and there's a guy just sitting there eating it, just going, this is delicious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the chef comes back home and the partner's like, oh, hey, do you reckon you could cook something? And they're like, I'm just too tired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
just a little bit too tired. There's some cereal in the cupboard. She walks back in and is like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm eating cereal. Get out.
But I don't know. Yeah, what's your thought? I think I'm literally pro Adam now. I think I've literally switched sides.
Oh, you were anti-Adam before?
Yeah, I was. I was like, oh, that seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
And even like, I thought, oh, maybe you can get some power back thinking like, yeah, you know what? I'm this pimp. Like, I'm this pimp guy. Like, well, I'm just making money. She's just making me money.
Right.
And I was thinking, oh, you could probably take that angle. But I think he's literally like a sex positive angle of...
That's a great angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I like the way you look at this, actually.
I've literally had my mind changed after watching it that second time. Seeing what it actually is, like... Watching it with a buddy, do you know what I mean? We're like, oh, we can entertain ourselves watching this video.
What do you mean, River and Vishal aren't here?
That's good. I like that. But yeah, so what's your actual take on it?
I also don't give a fuck.
You're like, let's say
I don't care at all. Like, I don't think there's any like negative ethical implications of it.
Right.
I think it's crazy the type of person you would have to be cool with that.
I think it would come from a porn star.
Yeah, but even like the making money and everything like that. Oh, what's the there's like a movie like Unnatural Desire, Indecent Proposal.
Right.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And a dude pays a guy to smash his wife.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
Yeah, of course.
And
like a cuck.
No. Opposite way around. The dude, there's a rich guy and he's like, I like your wife. Can I give you money?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's like a...
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, whole different...
Dang, that's a real deviousness. Like, that's a problem.
Yeah, but then the guy that's being like, yeah, that's cool. I want to do that for that money. But maybe... Yeah, but it's also... Yeah, it's a porn star. They're being porn stars. Porn stars doing what porn stars do.
They're literally... Yeah, they're being porn stars. This isn't just an average couple. It would be better if it was like Jay-Z and Beyonce or something like that. That'd be insane because they're normal people. And what happens is like you watch this Lena the Plug video and then you watch, okay, well, she's got another video there and there's like a dildo I want to get against the wall.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, there's literally no difference. No difference here. If her daughter is going to come across that video, it's going to be equally as confronting as her with Jason Love.
Right.
I think, like, you're in that world. She's already getting made fun of. Seeing her dad having sex with another woman is like, it's strange.
You know what's crazy? Like, they could re-break the internet again in like 3 months if they just went on if the two of them went and got coffee or something.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be paparazzi. There'll be Instagram photos. This might be 100%. The best marketing ploy ever.
If this happens, you've literally called it. We've called it. If they do it, we know what they're up to.
Maybe that's what we need to do with the sausage boys. Like
have a guy have sex with their girlfriend.
I just got to go do a podcast with Jason Love, and everyone's like, wait, Karim's just gonna be at home doing a podcast. Do you reckon? And people will be like, do you reckon Karim could even listen to it? Do you reckon Karim could even listen back?
No, I'm like, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. It makes him feel good. Like, it's making him money. Like, it's good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, there are great clips. Like, what is it? I think on the No Jumper podcast or something like that. Yes. Adam 22's podcast, and he's sitting there with 3 dudes, and just saying stuff like, Adam's like must already know that his wife is going to do this scene.
Yeah.
But hasn't revealed it yet.
Oh, right.
And there are other people in there being like, yeah, but what you're doing is crazy. Like, you're having sex with women.
Yeah.
Which is great. but like I can't even imagine being the type of man that would like be comfortable with another dude smashing his chick and Adam sitting there like, well, I don't know. I mean, there's probably like an angle for it or whatever. It's crazy.
That's beautiful. That's great.
He's got to get clowned a little bit. It's just genius. There's probably nothing else to it.
He's taken it so well. Pause. Like he's literally just like making jokes about it. He's leaning into the bit. He's Eminem'd it completely. You can't even clown him because he's just going to lean into it more. Like all the tweets at him, he's just like, yeah, he's accepting it. You can't even clown him on it. And that's where I think he's won with this situation. This isn't this like life-destroying, like horrible, humiliating event. It's like, it's literally what it is. And I don't have an issue with it.
Actually, I'm going to make a prediction. I literally think they're going to kick it off again. Maybe in like 2 or 3 months' time, there's going to be like a photo of them like kissing, like just like doing a peck or something. Yeah. It's going to be photos everywhere. It's going to blow up.
Yes.
Yeah. This is going to go on and on, I think.
It's good. It's really good. It's literally like taking them into like superstardom.
Yeah,
it's probably their only real way of doing it. It's like we do sex work. Let's try to look at that to make us a little bit bigger.
Yeah, people are too focused on sex, not enough focus on work.
Yeah.
They're working.
Yeah, they're literally they're workers.
Some industries are a little bit more disgusting than others. I'm joking.
But yeah, it literally goes into the whole idea of
I'm not joking.
You're not.
I thought I was, but then thinking about it again, I don't really like. It's literally exchanging bodily fluids. It's kind of gross.
It's changed though. I think
it's less gross than being a teacher.
Literally, yeah, that's what they will always say. Be like, I'd rather be doing that than cleaning toilets. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be getting piped down than like cleaning up vomit.
Oh, I thought you were going to do something with the pipes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, cleaning up. I'd rather be getting piped down than like cleaning up the pipe and tubing of
Go on, say something.
Of pipe and tubing of like a toilet system.
There it is.
Like a plumber. You know? We hit the joke, everyone.
But what else is going on? We should move on to something else.
What else is going on? How do we want to sum this up, though? How do we want to quickly sum this up? Putting a ribbon on it.
Putting a ribbon on it is genius. Takes a different type of people. There must be a great couple.
Yeah.
There must be really strong geniuses are getting after it. They're going to make so much money from it.
Yeah.
But gross.
But gross. No, nice. That's nice. I like it. Oh, what a roll. Well done. Good on them both.
So what's going on with this man at sea?
Yes.
What's going on with the man at sea?
Oh my goodness. The man at sea. I literally, I think it was last night I read about this. Like early, like I could barely sleep. I come across this story of an Australian dude who was lost at sea on like a small dinghy boat for 2 months.
Yeah.
With his dog.
Oh my God. No.
Surviving on rainwater and raw fish.
Dog.
But straight up, as classic a story as you could imagine.
Yeah.
Man lost at sea with his dog. And I'm like, oh, this must be like Far-Fetched or something like that. And it's like, no, it's literally it. Full on looks like Tom Hanks and Castaway.
Yeah.
The exact like same beard.
Yeah.
He's like emaciated. The dog looks pretty well fed. And it's like he survived on rainwater and raw fish. The first thing that goes through my mind is like, how would I survive?
Yeah.
What am I doing there? Did he beat off? Was he looking at the dog?
He must have looked at that dog a million times.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Fido, you looking like dinner.
But legitimately, it's that whole idea of what would you do in that situation? What was he doing during the day?
Again, with the Tom Hanks thing, the volleyball star's talking to him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having a dog? Do you reckon he had sex with the dog? Let's just say if that's the case, Krim's been on a boat for 2 weeks.
I was literally thinking, like, imagine that. They're doing, like, they're checking, like, the nutrients and everything of the dog and him, and they're like, there are liters of semen inside this dog. What about the idea?
Dog's got to eat.
He's like,
he's got a jar of peanut butter and he could be eating it.
he goes to have sex with the dog. He gets like the Coast Guard come and it's like, sir, it's he's like, it's been 9 hours. What do you expect?
Yeah. That dog. Well, let's just say for that guy's sake, thank God dogs can't talk. They come out with like this new technology. It's like a collar that lets dogs talk. He reads it in the news and literally races home and strangles the dog.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, mate. My dog died.
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had sex with that dog every single night. That's the only thing that got him through. If that makes me lost, then I don't want to be found. But yeah, there is the idea of like, I think people were saying this makes it so much easier.
Dog Aussie. Well, let's just say if it wasn't for Sparky and his magnificent dog Aussie, we never would have made it through.
Oh, dang.
He's not having sex with the dog.
You don't think you think he thought about it? Do you think he jerked off?
No.
Okay, here we go. You're lost at sea.
Yeah.
You're like straight up, like from the books or from the movies. I'm lost at sea right now. It's been 4 days.
They make a movie about this guy called The Sea Man.
It's so funny. Just like we watched the Lena the Plug video and it had like this porn ad, like they're at war. Just like you go to watch the video, it's just like a man at sea with a dog. The music starts playing.
What type of dog?
What kind of dog was it? A very classic, like sort of Australian looking dog.
Okay, like a cattle dog.
Yeah, or kind of like a bigger dog.
So not even like a hot dog.
Not even like a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a tiny little dog, like a big dog. And I think literally that would have been the thing that got him through. Was like, I have someone to talk to. I have someone to keep me company during this thing. Dogs are pretty like emotionally intelligent. They know what's going on. I think it was 3 months he was lost at sea.
Oh, man.
Like, it's crazy as a story could possibly get.
Oh, man.
As crazy as a story could possibly get. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, it must be exaggerated a little bit. And then he's there. He's in good spirits. He's being, like, so Australian with him. He's like, yeah, hey, guys, how you going?
Oh, shit happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it was the perfect story. It almost seemed too perfect. I was looking for flaws in it or something.
It says he's in very good health.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of PTSD and his dog won't go near anything phallic shaped.
Do you know what as well? Like,
how did they find? Oh, go on.
My favorite thing about this was like 20 years ago, this would be worldwide news. Worldwide.
Yeah.
But today, just the amount of stories that are going through is like, yeah, dude, he's probably thinking, oh, I guess I'm going to be #1 story on the news. Like, no, Lena the Plug is having sex with a black guy. It's like, oh, dang, I wish I wouldn't want to be Adam 22. I'd rather be trapped on a boat having sex with my dog.
He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, that's crazy. At least I know one person had sex in the last 3 months. Wait, it was 3 months. I thought you said like 2 weeks.
No, 3 months.
That makes a big difference. Yeah. I was thinking 2 weeks. It was.
That'd be crazy itself.
He's just out there on the first day.
Yeah.
The sun starts setting. That's crazy.
I guess we having sex. But yeah, it's a really it's perfect. Again, there's this idea of 20 years ago, worldwide news.
Yes.
I saw it at the petrol station. It was like front page of the paper. This is a front page paper story.
Yeah.
Like, he must have known that as well when he got rescued.
Right.
He's like, I'm going to be everywhere. My life's like sorted now. He's probably thinking that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think after 2 months lost at sea, you're probably thinking, okay, if I get found, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be on Ellen. Do you know what I mean?
By the end of it, the dog's just getting good at it.
I basically just do it so he can come faster.
There's just like a trawler ship going past, and they're like, "Wait, what is that?" Yeah, you can't be doing that. In all honesty, the funny angle is to say that they had sex like constantly, but the reality is it probably only happened a few times.
Yeah, mate, it was 4.
Dang, we can't clip any of this.
What if he just says that? He's like, being honest with you, it's all 6. We had sex 6 times.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes like this. He just walks up to the podium. Everyone's like waiting for him to say something. He goes,
yeah.
I
know what you're all thinking. That's how many times.
Million. Yeah.
Yeah, but who is this guy? What's going on? I think he's like, Australian dude. He was going from like Mexico to
French Polynesia
or something like that. Caught in the middle, got like hit by a storm, and survived on rainwater. That was the weirdest part. And I literally had to look it up all last night. I was like, can you drink rainwater? I always was told like you can't because it's acidic or something like that.
Oh, in the city, it's a little bit sus.
Oh, in the city it is. But I guess out at sea. Then I was like, okay.
No, it'd be perfect. That's exactly what you want.
Really?
Yeah, it goes up in the clouds.
I was like, what's everyone complaining about? Like water everywhere, but not a drop to drink.
Here I go. We got a clip.
Here we go. Nice.
Go. Say, like, make the first claim like a little bit harder.
Okay. How are you going to drink can you drink rainwater if you're lost at sea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
and what do you do?
It's all right. We can clip all of it.
Yeah, we'll let it all this together. So, how are you going to survive at sea without rainwater?
Oh, what happens is it's actually the best water to drink.
Yeah.
Because it's all salty, right? That's the reason we can't drink rainwater. And then it goes up in the clouds. And when it goes in the clouds, it burns up all the salt. And then the salt rises and creates like the atmosphere. Right. And then when the water comes down, it's just fresh.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh. That's great.
There we go. That's a perfect clip. That's going to make people mad.
That's good. But yeah, the whole idea of drinking rainwater, I don't understand anything about it. But I've like, what's everyone complaining about? I was worried thinking, imagine if it just wasn't raining.
True, yeah.
You'd be
oh my God.
How long until you start doing rain dances?
He's just this mental guy who's doing a rain dance, just looking.
Hey, how are ya? I want the rain.
Yeah. He's just looking at the dog like, why aren't you doing this?
The dog just starts joining him. Hey, how are ya?
The dog just, yeah.
Doing a rain dance is great. Because you literally, I wonder if he did a rain dance.
Yeah. What? 100%.
Oh, here we go. I can't wait for the Rogan interview.
He's going to be on Rogan.
He'll 100% be on Rogan.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Start talking about hunting.
He walks into the office.
Yeah.
And Rogan's like, oh, this is my Labrador, Bonnie. And he goes, sup, darling?
Sup, darling? Hey. Mind if I have a go at her? Mind if I take her back to the...
Yeah.
You want this interview from me, don't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe has to watch his dog.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
But it is crazy. It is. How long do you think you could last at sea?
How long could I last at sea? I could probably last 4 days.
You think lost at sea?
4 days.
4 days lost at sea until you'd be like, okay, I give up. Jump in the water, try to kill yourself.
With or without dog?
How
long could you last?
Oh, dang. I think I literally watch that stuff. I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
And I started to think I could probably do that. I could probably do
You reckon you could go 3 months?
I think I could do 3 months.
Yeah, right.
If Andrew Tate survived three months in a Romanian prison around cockroaches and starved to death, then I could survive 3 months.
Literally, there's nothing else to do besides have sex with them. Even now, I'm pretty sure that's why we have jobs and mobile phones and cars and stuff to stop people from having sex with dogs. That's why they invented Angry Birds, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, because what happens? Let's say there's a public holiday, right?
Yes.
You're just a dude home.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I don't have to go to work.
Yeah.
Don't have anything on. All the shops are closed.
Yeah.
You just look over in the corner.
Yeah.
Your dog's looking pretty good.
Right, yeah.
You're probably thinking, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to town. Let's go have sex with this dog.
Yeah, literally. I feel like whoever invented like Twitter is just a humanitarian. Angry Birds.
Oh, dang. Yeah, because that's basically, we're all getting distracted from the innate urge of having sex with animals.
That's why Santa is even a thing. It's to steer kids in the right direction. It's like, Mom and Dad, can I get a puppy for Christmas? I want a puppy for my birthday.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, maybe we'll see. And they're like, all right, but we got to get like a Nintendo 64 or something for this kid.
Yeah, she's, yeah, you good? Are we going to get you a PlayStation? You've been spending an awful long time with Fido.
Yeah. You got to take him for walks. All right.
In public. Not going over to the bushes.
Yeah.
Your dad's going to go with you as well. Your dad's going to go with you. Oh. And
then the dad leaves with the kid and goes, I have the urges too, son. Yeah, so it's like a Kelpie looking dog or something like that.
That's a great Black Mirror episode. Just a world where everyone realized, a Kelpie, is it?
It says, the man is otherwise in very good health. He appears, what does it say? He appears malnourished, but more relaxed than ever. Oh, the dog's name is Bella.
Oh, so it was a girl.
He's like, ew, no thank you.
Oh, he 1,000,000% had sex with that dog then.
It's a heartwarming story.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
He's like, why do you think I got a girl dog?
You think I didn't plan for this?
Oh, Bella, the rope's gone snap. Drifting out at sea again.
He's just got the oars. Oops. And the oars are just floating. The dog's like looking and he's like pushing the oars away.
He's like, he just gets his phone and throws it away.
Can you imagine how different this story would be if he killed and ate the dog?
Oh.
Then what am I going to have sex with? How was he catching fish? Did he have a rod or something?
Yeah, there we go. His rod wasn't in
the water.
6 inches deep in a canine. But yeah, the idea of like killing your dog, I don't think you could though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you could. What, you'd strangle it, and then how do you even eat a dog? Like, how do you even go about that? You've got no like barbecue or anything like that.
Bit by bit. Just like everything.
I don't think
the longest journey starts with a single step.
Imagine this, because I was going to say, you're in like, basically you're in the middle of the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Drinking rainwater, fresh fish.
Yeah.
Most likely it's like tuna.
Yeah. I'm on the Mediterranean diet.
Literally, I was going to say, you're probably in a diet most of LA's on right now. I'm having sashimi and fresh rainwater.
Having intercourse with canines.
Yeah, literally, you must be in heaven. Having fresh sashimi from the ocean, chopping it up.
Yeah, there's something like subconscious about like this is why Paris Hilton would carry around like a little chihuahua.
Yeah.
Because it's like a metaphor for...
Oh, if you're ever lost.
No. It's like she'll carry around that because it's kind of like a metaphor. Like I have this tight little cute thing.
Right, yeah.
This tight, wet little chihuahua.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this guy has a...
What if he just gets back and he immediately takes like a security guard job at like a pound? And he's like, they know you, they call it a pound, don't you? Yeah, but we should move on. We've got other things to talk about.
We could talk about this guy having sex with his dog all day. What else have we got going on in the world?
The gamer girl phenomenon.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
that's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know why it's like taken over the world. It seems to be this new subgenre. Seems to be perfect though.
Yeah.
The whole idea of like I'm a girl and I play video games, but this is even further than that. That's how it started.
It's almost emulating anime, video games or something like that. Like it's like NPC.
Yeah.
It's like a simulation. Not a simulation, but like
they don't look real. They look very cartoonish, the girls. The way their
the
makeup's
filter
done.
they use and everything.
Yeah. The way they talk.
Yeah. In NPC, they use like a select number of phrases.
Yes. They're like robots.
A lot of Japanese culture, actually, they're using a lot of those like terms like kawaii.
Oh, yes.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this is a result of like the popularity of, because from my understanding, like the Japanese are pretty freaky.
Yes.
With the stuff that they're into.
Very, very freaky. Because they're into kids.
Who was it? Someone was saying in Japan. Oh, it was Siggy, I think. Was it?
Oh, yeah. The age of consent's 12 or something.
No, not that.
Yeah. Oh,
really?
But it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was Siggy saying about? We were saying that
you get to start having sex with dogs at 10. No, it's Siggy was saying like going to like I don't know if it was Siggy, but going to like little cafes and stuff, and it would be like a girl cafe, and they'd be wearing like schoolgirl outfits. And whatever, and that's how they would serve you.
Yes.
That whole kind of thing it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts to just be like
that weird subculture.
And I think what it is that subculture through globalization has just made its way around the world. It's prevalent on the internet.
Yep.
So more people are exposed to it, and they're like, "Hey, I'm into this." So now there's a market.
Interesting. So they're into like Japanese sex culture.
I think this is what it is, and that's kind of spreading, and more people are realizing they're into it.
Yeah.
Like even there's all the cringe post pages that I follow that are now posting this stuff.
Yes.
And I find it nice.
So you like these videos? So it's like girls.
I can watch it. I don't know if it's from like a point of like fascination or whatever. It's entertaining in a very like mundane way. It's like a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Yeah.
So you're watching these girls, like in the video in particular we watched, it's like a girl and you give her a donation. It's like she's on a webcam dressed up like a schoolgirl.
And she reacts to the donations that you give her.
In a specific way.
Yeah.
So she'll be like, hee hee, or be like, da da da.
Yeah. You post a photo of a boat and a dog. She reacts by...
We would all do the same.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
She does a hip thrust and then like, shh.
But it's very... I think it makes sense. I think what happens if you're online too long, you get into anime and video games.
Yeah, and...
it's inevitable, I think.
Anyone that like manga...
Yes.
And even when people say manga, like it rubs me the wrong way. There's something about it where I'm like, there are other things in the world. Maybe this is why.
No, please, just let me have this.
Well, there's
I don't want to have sex with this.
There's a lot of stray dogs in Japan. That's all I'm saying. They're like, we have to find a way to...
We have to keep them inside. They can't go outside.
Oh, COVID must have been tricky for...
It would have been good, because then all the dogs are outside and no one's able to have sex with them.
Yeah. But this gamer girl thing, it's like a phenomena. Like, people are all around it. People are very interested.
Very around it.
Yeah.
I think
which is cool, I think.
The biggest industry in the entire world is video games.
It's so funny the take that I have. I'm like, I have no problem with this like depraved thing. These people are going to never meet or whatever. I have no problem with it at all. And then just there's these two consenting adults doing this thing to make so much money.
It's like, I don't like them doing it.
Yeah, I don't like them doing it. What I prefer is this 16-year-old girl dressing up and giving people brain damage, essentially.
Yeah. And
it's mind-numbing.
It's honestly a step towards pedophilia.
Oh, you think?
I was exists in that same sort of world because she's acting like a baby. She's acting like a kid.
I think it's acting like a video game character.
Oh, you're right. Maybe that's it. Maybe
because I was joking about the 16-year-old girl thing. I don't necessarily think these people are young like that. Also they're into it and they're making money, and it's not sexual.
Yeah, it's not sexual, but it's in the realm of sexuality,
cosplay.
But it's not like overtly sexual.
Yeah, it's like cosplay stuff and things of that nature.
I can't understand it. Like, I guess I can't understand what's appealing about it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine sending a donation. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know what I'm going to get.
You're right. This. There are people on the other end that are working.
What are they getting from it? What are they like? You're actually invested in this. You're coming across it like as a normie, like, oh, it's kind of funny. You're not really thinking much of it. There are people that like, no, this is my thing. This is what I'm into. Whether it's sexual or not, I'm into this thing.
And maybe there's a lot of girls watching it too who are like, there's nothing sexual about it.
Yes.
It's on like but there must be, because why are we even talking about it being potentially You know, that when there's smoke, there's fire. That's really...
Yeah.
If something is amiss.
100%.
Or maybe it's just because we can't even imagine.
Not doing... It goes like, you have three different things, right? The biggest one is Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Is like, he's hanging around all these kids. He's having sex with them. Who's going to hang around all these kids and not have sex with them? That's what everyone's thinking. Do you know what I mean? Michael Jackson's like, no, I'm just hanging around these kids. And it's like, yeah, and...
yeah.
And...
Yes.
Like, no, that's it. I'm just hanging around these kids.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, if I was you, I'd be having sex. And it's like, these people are watching these gamer girls and beating off.
Yeah.
That's what everyone thinks. But maybe they're not. Maybe they're just watching them. I don't even know. Like, amazed. I can't imagine the kind of person that would watch it and enjoy it, or watch it in their own personal time for like long stretches, or enough to give a donation.
You know what? Let's just be the base boys right now.
And let's do it. Let's go. We're playing basketball.
If you're on a boat. No, really.
No, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, being the base boys.
Let's be in the base
no
boys.
No one wants to be base these days.
No one wants to be based.
But
okay. Someone's got to
probably had sex with that dog. There's something that is off about the gamer girl thing, and it seems like the Michael Jackson thing. It seems like there's some kind of pedophile angle, and it's weird for to be comfortable with another man having sex with your wife. All those things are actually true. Are we just gonna pretend? Are we just gonna pretend it's not? Even more so.
Yeah, we're just gonna pretend he didn't have sex with the dog. It's a universe where that doesn't happen.
Well, the crazy part is no one's even going to talk about it.
I know they're not. They're going to literally talk about everything else. They're going to shy away from that question.
Everyone's going to think about it in passing, and then they're going to go, "Oh no, I got to go back to
This is the whole blue pill, red pill thing. It's nice to think, oh no, the dog just gave him company. It's nice to think, oh, Adam 22 is just like pro women.
Yeah.
In reality, he's like fuming. Is probably literally has like racist undertones like running through his head for the rest of his life now. And there's like, no, he's black. He's not a person, so it isn't going to count.
Oh, wow.
Like that's probably going on through his head.
Yeah,
Or he's gonna murder. He's straight just gonna murder his family in like 10 years. That's probably also gonna happen.
Yeah,
and Jason Love.
He's literally gonna. Yeah, he's gonna be on a trial on a trial, like pretending to put a glove on his hand. No, he's Adam 22 is literally gonna get into gamer girls now to like distract him.
Yeah,
he's just gonna become brain dead and be doing that. Okay. Back to the gamer girls.
Back to the gamer girls. What does it do? What is this thing?
It's a cute like culture. You see these like there are a lot of young people that are like in that anime world that probably love that stuff. They're literally like going to, like I can imagine them watching it like, oh, have you seen Jawali?
Yeah.
Oh, you've never seen Jawali? Because they've all got like their favorite one and they're watching. And they're like, oh my God, she's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes into another idea as well. I legitimately can't get into anime.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I wish I could.
But it's a culture. That's more my point. Like,
yeah. I think if I was into anime, anyone that could actually find that stuff entertaining, I'd try. I've tried hard. Like, I'm like, okay, here's like, I don't even know. What's the really popular one? I think it was on Netflix. Cowboy Bebop.
But you can take notes on an interracial sex tape.
Yeah, like I try to watch Cowboy Bebop and I'm like, okay, this is apparently one of the best. It's a good entry point.
Right.
And I'm like, it's silly. This is just for kids. Like, it's a silly thing. I can't connect to it. I'm not in that world. I think if I got it and joined that world, I think these anime girls live within that world.
And here's the thing as well. This is the awkward part.
Yeah.
It's like, because I am guilty of this, right? Okay. Like we've spoken about it before. Like I'll watch like a Dragon Ball Z breakdown or something. Yes. And I know it's for kids.
Yeah.
I loved it when I was a kid. Maybe that's why I like it.
Yes.
And
I loved it when I was a kid as well.
Yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, there's something so like dumb kind of about it. I'm not going to pretend it's this great thing. It doesn't need to be that complex. Yeah. There are other things you go to for complexity. Like, and then there's like Spider-Man. I'll go see Spider-Man. I understand it's a childish thing to do.
Yeah.
But can we not pretend the Joker is a real movie? This is a silly story about a man running around.
No, it's a great movie.
It's for children.
It's not for children.
Can we all just admit?
Okay.
All these superhero movies are for children.
No, the Joker isn't for children.
It is. It's for 14-year-olds.
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Yeah, it's an entry point to what a real movie should be through a very easy lens. It's like
oh, maybe it is that. Maybe you're right. That's a good angle.
It's a
great entry point to like, okay,
what a good movie should be.
Yes.
But it's not a good movie. It's for children.
I don't get that.
It's for children. It's a child's movie.
There's nothing like overtly supernatural or cartoonish or like.
But it's silly. There are silly jokes in there. There's a part where he like murders a guy and then lets like the dwarf guy run out of the room.
Yeah. That could happen.
Yeah, it could happen, but it's also silly. It's like
a good movie.
That could be in like an Adam Sandler movie or something, which is also for kids.
It could also be in like,
because I'll tell you what, it is not for families. That movie is not for families. No. It's for kids.
It's not for kids.
It is. There's 13, 14-year-olds going to the movies, and this is their first like,
no.
Oh my God. And they're even like a little bit scared as well at like the scary points.
It's not for them though. It's definitely not for them. I think it's for like people who, I don't know, are like people who want to watch a good film. It's their entry point. I don't think it's kids' entry point. Maybe it's like 21-year-olds. I think it's probably more tailored towards 21-year-olds.
But there are no complex issues. No one's actually battling mental illness except for children. This is like 14-year-old being like, yeah, I recognize some of that. My friend Billy is a little bit like sick and twisted.
This is an interesting take.
Yeah,
and I'm liking the take. I don't think so. I think it's straight up like tackling mental illness.
Right.
I think it's
but it's not complex.
I think it's nicely.
It's actually not complex at all. It's just like even the reveal at the end, and then you find out, oh, this never actually happened. This never actually. It was all in his head. It's like we've seen this. This is Fight Club.
Yeah, but it is that
for kids. It's like a watered down version, and we're gonna make it like this superhero thing.
I think it's a lot slower than Fight Club, which makes me think this isn't for kids.
Preteens at best.
Because it's slow. It's a very slow movie. Fight Club keeps you engaged. This has like long shots of just like him hunched over in a locker room that are like for like what is it, like art film fans.
Yeah, again, it's an entry point.
Yeah, it's a good entry point.
It's like butchered in a way. Like we're going to take all this good stuff from all of this.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put it in this nice packaging.
Yeah.
And the best way to do this is to use this silly little cartoon character that you're already familiar with.
Yeah.
And then we'll give it to preteens and they're going to love it.
Yeah, I don't know if preteens loved it. I think grown-ups loved it. Film fans.
Yeah, but they would admit that this is a child's movie.
I don't think it's for kids.
If you don't admit that, then that's where the problem actually is.
No,
I know like the superhero movies are childish.
Okay.
But I also don't think there's a problem with people watching kids movies. So if someone wants to go and watch The Joker, I'm not gonna shame them for it.
This is nice, and you flipped it on me how I feel about Spider-Man. But Spider-Man is legitimately a cartoon for kids. The Joker is like, it's very adult.
Or even like the Batman movies and whatever. It's like at the end of the day,
that's for kids.
This is a silly man running around.
Batman movies for kids. That Joker movie wasn't for kids. I wouldn't have enjoyed that at all when I was a child. I would be like, what is this? This is boring. Why is this guy just doing... Where are the fight scenes? I'd be so annoyed. I was like, where is this movie going? It's just him again? Now he's having a conversation with a therapist?
I think it's an entry point into the real world, and that's why it's for kids.
I would have hated it. I think the Heath Ledger's would have been a great entry point into like more complex themes, because that's still very silly.
But it's nuanced. It doesn't spell it out for you. It doesn't spell it out for you at all. You don't know who this guy actually is. He doesn't come from anywhere. He's just kind of here. And it's a symbol of something greater.
Yeah.
The Joker movie is not a symbol of anything. No parts of that movie is a symbol of anything. It's all very surface level.
Yeah.
Here's a guy.
I agree with that.
His life wasn't even terrible. He just had psychosis. Yeah. Which is very simple. It's a very baseline
man
hero
with
or villain.
Exists.
Just a man,
He's basically like...
There's no symbolism. It's all surface level and it's a cartoon character. What are we talking about here?
It's the life of an average open mic comedian. I think we know a few jokers ourselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we might know a couple
jokers. I think we might know a couple jokers. But that's why it's adult.
Yeah.
It's the life of a... I think, what was it? It was meant to be a rip of the...
Taxi Driver.
And the other comedy movie. The Comedian or the something like that. I can't remember what it is. But a movie about... I've literally blanked. But yeah, it was another movie about a comedian who was trying to make it in like open mics doing stand-up, finally gets there. Did he make it or did he not? Or was it all in his head? It was a complete rip of that movie, which was a great movie, and I think the Joker did a great job of basically copying it.
Also, maybe an overrated performance.
No, it's perfectly rated.
Who do you think is a better actor? Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
Jason Love?
Okay. Jason Love.
I think I'm picking out on takes.
No, it's good. We can do this in the solos, which is nice. Jason Love, I liked that he represented what men should do. You don't talk during sex. You're just there. You mumble to yourself. That's all he was doing.
Yeah.
And that was nice. That was nice to see. He did a great performance.
Right. Yeah.
That was really nice.
Joaquin Phoenix played a one-dimensional character in a kid's movie. There's just no angle. He just doesn't. But yeah. Is there anything more to the Gamer Girl thing?
Oh, yeah, dang, the Gamer Girl thing. In all honesty, it feels like a world I don't understand.
Yeah. You don't get it. Do you have a problem with it? Do you think there's a problem?
No.
Yeah.
I wish I could think there was a problem. I don't. I think it's just people who it's like furries. They're just in their thing. It's it's just a niche, a sexual niche, or an entertainment niche that exists.
Yeah.
It's the same idea that people watch girls playing video games on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I remember I'm talking about probably 12 or 13. And like first getting Facebook and seeing a girl with glasses with a remote control, like a PlayStation controller in her hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah.
That is so cool.
That's sick, yeah.
That's the sick. I remember thinking that's the sickest thing ever. It's like some chick is playing this game that I love. And I think people are stuck there development-wise. It's like I still find the idea of a chick playing a video game so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And I literally remember that. And also there was the whole idea she was kind of nerdy, which meant like, oh, she'd probably be into me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I was 13. It's like, oh, she's like not some cool like Pamela Anderson who's like in a swimsuit playing a video game. She's like got glasses on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she looks like she's my age.
Ooh, maybe that's a big part of it.
Well,
it's
maybe
like,
that's it.
Yeah,
it's
in the world,
to 14-year-olds.
In the world, it's like I have to adhere to all these things.
Yeah.
Because women want to grow up and they want to have family and whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, no, this can just be my daughter. This can be my daughter and wife at the same time. Like they're just going to stay young and young and dumb.
Yeah, that's the whole like, okay, boomer girl, these sorts of TikTok girls.
And they're also like very like one-dimensional characters.
Like Joaquin Phoenix.
Like Joaquin, yeah, yeah. Literally, they say like 5 phrases over and over again, which is very comforting to someone that doesn't understand emotion or the fact that women are people.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? So
yeah, I really like that. It's almost like an idealized version of what a girl could be.
Oh, not even, I don't even think could be, but that's what they essentially think it is from being socialized through video games and television.
Interesting.
And then they go into the real world and don't understand women because they're like, wait, you should just be like if a kid grew up watching 2.5 Men,
yes,
they think they would have opinions on women being vapid or something because those characters are Joaquin Phoenix's.
Nice.
Yeah. Whereas like, they have no emotional Richter scale.
Yes.
So then it's confusing. Yeah. It's easy to watch. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Because it's just like, this isn't life. I don't have to navigate any emotion. I can just watch this thing and it's just simple.
Do you think it's getting close to like using sex dolls? Do you think it's like en route?
I've thought about it a couple
getting sex dolls.
Wait, who?
No, you getting a? Oh yeah,
yeah.
Hey, how are you? But it's very close to that.
Yeah,
very very close to that. I feel like it's one step away from. I'm gonna go buy a sex doll now, and I hope it does the same things that she does.
Yes,
which is,
or even more so. I'm gonna go meet a real woman. I hope this does the same thing as what my sex doll does.
Which that may be a problem. That's where the problem probably arises.
Not inherently.
I think it would, though. I guess you have a generation of men who just don't understand women and like to a dangerous level.
Yeah,
imagine getting in a position of power, like one of these guys owns a tech company, and there's like a female kind of like candidate in the job interview process, and it's like, oh, hello, like starts talking to it like a baby.
There are literally 2 ways you can go. Yeah. And maybe they progress into each other. But you go down this path, you don't understand women.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, like there's good in the world. They can just be sweet and nice.
Yeah.
And like these characters. Essentially, you don't know anything more. You're like, this is so nice. And then what happens to those kinds of people?
Yeah.
It begins to fall apart. They realize that... That like... Women are not on a pedestal. They're just the same as men.
Yes.
Right? But they don't even realize that. It goes from like up high to you're Andrew Tate. You love Andrew Tate because you're like...
You have one bad interaction with a woman who isn't acting like your character that you follow on Twitch. And then...
It's like, great, now I got to go to the gym. Or there's kind of like a backdoor route.
Pause.
Which is going to the RSPCA.
Yeah.
And purchasing a
that might literally be perfect.
Yeah.
That literally might be perfect. It's literally setting people up to having sex with a dog.
Yeah.
Dogs can do like 5 things. It can like shake. It can go around in a circle. It can bark. And you do like a command.
You feed it, yeah.
Yeah. It's always there for you with wide eyes, ready.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the progression. You begin every boy born after the year 2009 are gonna have to make this decision. Imagine they're gonna fall in love with this thing, give it all these donations, and then they either have to start a vlog and shave their head and go to the gym.
Yeah.
And hate women.
Yes.
Or they buy a pooch.
Yeah. And I was literally imagining a scene similar to like the immigrations, like the 30s from Italy to America.
Yeah.
And you see like their parents waiting at the shore. You just see all these young men off in their like individual boats with their dog. Sailing off into the distance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss him. Each young man is given a dog and a boat and is set free to the ocean. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, someone like back in the day, it's like all these philosophers in a room. They're like, we got to come up with some sayings that people are going to be using like 2,000 years from now.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, don't throw stones in a glass house. Yeah. They're like, that's good. And the next person's like, oh, man, his dog's girlfriend. They're like, oh, that one could use some tweaking, actually. How about we say best friend, and then we just go on, and then we just get lost at sea.
Yeah, I'm lost at sea with the man's best friend.
What do you want to do? We're overtime.
Yeah, we are overtime.
But I'm having fun, if I'm being honest.
I'm having a little bit of fun here as well.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Let's see if we can touch on one more, maybe.
Gamer girl.
See if we got another gentleman to...
Kid Cudi?
Oh, do we know
Kid
enough
Cudi?
about that? There's some weird videos of him looking like he's lost his mind.
Is he doing a bit? So basically in the video he was...
Yeah, in the video he just looked lost. He was like kissing the screen. He's probably an example of a guy who's... I don't even know, probably feels hated. The last time everyone saw Kid Cudi...
With Kanye, right?
Was it with Kanye?
Kids See Ghosts album?
Oh, no, I was thinking when he had some live show performance and they were throwing bottles at him.
Why were they doing that?
I don't know. And then it's like one more bottle. And it was like it was probably the greatest video of all time. One more bottle and I'm getting off stage. You just see this kid. Everyone makes circles. And he's like, okay. He ends it. I think that legit. Imagine that. Just getting bullied by like a crowd of people.
Oh, it sucks. But I do feel sorry for him in a way. But at the same time, it's the funniest possible thing anyone could do.
It's like you're a teacher. You're a substitute teacher. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You're literally setting...
you're not this cool guy that people want to see. Like, imagine a substitute teacher walking into a room and being like, hey, everybody, I'm here.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, nah. Like, yeah, like, what did he think was going to happen?
I know, and
what did he think he was going to happen? He was going to get respected at a show, a Grammy award-winning musician.
It's a sad thing. I think it's a downfall, or like getting disrespect from fans.
Yeah.
Actually, dang! I saw an article. I think it was on Pedestrian or something like that. But the rise of objects getting thrown at artists on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like a problem, and it's straight up affecting the music industry now.
I think it constantly how people are not getting shot.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, how easy would it be to be like, oh, I love Taylor Swift so much.
Yeah.
I'm going to go...
I'm going to take her on my boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's this whole idea of you can be responsible for directly... It's almost like the gamer girl thing. If I throw this thing at Kid Cudi, I'm going to get a reaction.
It's literally the funniest thing you could do.
Yeah.
It's absolutely hilarious. And then... And then I was going to say it's really sad, but the aftermath of it is also hilarious. Like he walks off the stage past like the people working on the stage and everything.
Yeah.
There's like 50 people back there.
Yes.
He's in the artist compound.
Yeah.
He can't go to catering after that.
Yeah.
There's no way out of that situation. Your night is ruined.
Yes.
Everyone around you is going to lose a little bit of respect for you.
It's funny, like, because this article or whatever that was talking about it was saying it's actually becoming a problem. Imagine, because it's the whole idea of crowds are just getting bad. They're turning into the bad kids now. Imagine the next concert you go to, let's say Beyonce comes here and everyone's like looking around, like smiling at each other. She gets out up on stage. It's just like, whoa, damn, baby. That's okay, you guys got to stop throwing stuff.
You guys got to stop throwing stuff and be...
Ow! Ow!
You got tomato in my Scooby-Doos.
You don't want to make me bring Sean from Brooklyn out.
Because it's the classic idea of nothing is funnier than someone getting like hit in the nuts or something, right?
Oh, yeah. Imagine just having to